Folks are going to be interested in that. And again, getting this all done and getting the aquarium where it needs to be by spring break, so important because that's a big time.
Yes, for the Dolphins taking a little break, I guess, until that time. Good for them, but the aquarium always super popular, whether you want to be outside or inside, because they have a little bit of everything for everyone.
They definitely do. Our aquarium is so awesome. It can be hot when you're sitting outside watching those dolphin shows sometimes, though. We're in the 90s today. In the last couple of days, we're going to continue to stay pretty warm, but we'll have a slight dip in humidity that won't make it quite as miserable when we are outside. So right now, temperatures are in the 80s, feeling like the lower 90s. Here's a look outside. You can see a decent bit of cloud cover still hanging on with us. Temperatures right now are in the mid and upper 80s. A couple of places still in the lower 90s further inland, though. We did have a couple of showers, very stray coverage earlier today. Right now we are pretty quiet on the radar, and that is going to be the case for the next couple of days. There's a very, very slim shot at a shower towards the coast and to our south over the next couple of days, but I think here in the coastal bend we are pretty quiet. We've got temperatures tomorrow morning, low 70s to upper 60s, and then clear skies throughout most of tomorrow. So it's going to be a pretty nice day. And again, that humidity a little bit lower than we've seen in previous weeks, thanks to these northeasterly winds continuing and high temperatures in the low 90s. So it still is going to be hot, but just not quite as humid and sticky as we could otherwise be. Into Wednesday morning, midweek, we have a little bit more cloud cover. Again, we've got that very low rain chance, mostly to our south. Temperatures, we start off on a similar note for Wednesday, but just a touch warmer, and then that continues to be the case in the afternoons as well, just a touch warmer into Wednesday afternoon. Now, heading into Thursday and the rest of the week, we're going to see a return of some moisture to the mid-levels of our atmosphere, and that's going to mean not only more rain chances, they are low, but a little bit more cloud cover coming back into the forecast. So we have this stationary front, that's what brought us the rain chances over the weekend, but as that moves away, we're seeing drier air not only at the surface but in the mid-levels of the atmosphere coming down to us as well. That's thanks to this high pressure sending us that drier air, but notice the further to the east it tracks, we're seeing more of an easterly flow and eventually more southeasterly. So that's pulling this moisture into South Texas. So that's why we're going to be seeing that increase in rain chances. Again, increase meaning back to isolated in the afternoon. We're also going to see feels like temperatures going up just a little bit from that humidity, but also from the afternoon high temperatures. We're pretty much going to settle in the mid 90s for the rest of this 7-day forecast. In terms of the tropics, no new activity is expected, and that's a little odd for this time of year because the peak of hurricane season is 2 days from right now. So typically this is the most active time for the Atlantic Basin. However, we have no areas of interest being monitored. Of course, we're going to keep updated on that for y'all, but tonight we have quiet weather here as well. So quiet in the tropics, quiet in the coastal bend. We love to see that. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s tomorrow morning and low 90s across the coastal bend for tomorrow afternoon. We've got feels like temperatures right around 100 every afternoon, give or take a couple degrees. So not quite as hot and humid as we could be, so we're going to enjoy that.
Yes, we will. Every little bit counts. Kristen, thank you so much.